Hi. Some of you may know me as Tamarie, Tam, or the Silver Fox. No, I'm just kidding. Tonight I am not reading anything of mine, but in the spirit I'm reading my absolute favorite poem of all time. It's Last Thoughts on Woody Guthrie by Bob Dylan, who is a fellow Gemini, yes. Okay. And I have to read it from my phone, so forgive if I lose my place.
It's been done.
Thank you. When your head gets twisted and your mind grows numb, when you think you're too old, too young, too smart, or too dumb, when you're lagging behind and losing your pace in a slow motion crawl of life's busy race, no matter what you're doing, if you start giving up, if the wine don't come to the top of your cup, if the wind's got you sideways with one hand holding on and the other starts slipping and the feeling is gone, and your train engine fire needs a new spark to catch it, and the wood's easy finding but you're lazy to fetch it, and your sidewalk starts curling and the streets get too long, and you start walking backwards though you know it's wrong, and lonesome comes up as down goes the day, and tomorrow's morning seems so far away, and you feel the rain slipping from your pony are slipping, and your rope is a-sliding because your hands are a-dripping, and your sun-decked desert and evergreen valleys turn to broken-down slums and trash can alleys, and your sky cries water, and your drain pipes a-pouring, and the lightnings a-flashing, and the thunders a-crashing, and the windows are rattling and breaking, and the rooftops are shaking, and your whole world's a-slamming and banging, and your minutes of sun turn to hours of storm, and to yourself you sometimes say, I never knew it was going to be this way. Why didn't they tell me the day I was born? And you start getting chills, and you're jumping from sweat, and you're looking for something you ain't quite found yet. And you're knee-deep in dark water with your hands in the air, and the whole world's watching out a window peak stare. And your good gal leaves, and she's long gone a-flying, and your heart feels sick like fish when they're frying, and your jackhammer falls from your hand to your feet, and you need it badly, but it lays on the street. And your bell's banging loudly, but you can't hear its beat, and you think your ears might have been hurt, or your eyes have turned filthy from the sight-blinding dirt. And you figured you failed in yesterday's rush when you were faked out and fooled, white-faced in a four-flush, and all the time you were holding 3 queens. And it's making you mad, it's making you mean, like in the middle of Life magazine, bouncing around in a pinball machine. And there's something on your mind you want to be saying, and there's something someplace someone ought to be hearing, but it's trapped on your tongue and sealed in your head, and it bothers you badly when you're laying in bed. And no matter how you try, you just can't say it, and you're scared to your soul you just might forget it. And your eyes get swimmy from the tears in your head, and your pillows of feathers turn to blankets of lead. And the lion's mouth opens, and you're staring at its teeth, and his jaws start closing with you underneath. And you're flat on your belly with your hands tied behind, and you wish you'd never taken that last detour sign. And you say to yourself, what am I doing on this road I'm walking, on this trail I'm turning, on this curve I'm hanging, on this pathway I'm strolling, in this space I'm taking, in this not hair, sorry. In this air I'm inhaling. Am I mixed up too much? Am I mixed up too hard? Why am I walking? Where am I running? What am I saying? What am I knowing? On this guitar I'm playing, on this banjo I'm frailing, on this mandolin I'm strumming, in the song I'm singing, in the tune I'm humming, in the words that I'm thinking, in the words that I'm writing, in this ocean of hours I'm all the time drinking. Who am I helping? What am I breaking? What am I giving? What am I taking? But you try with your whole soul best never to think these thoughts and never let them kind of thoughts gain ground or make your heart pound. But then again, you know when they're around, just waiting for a chance to slip and drop down. Because sometimes you hear them when the nighttime comes a-creeping, and you fear that they might catch you a-sleeping. And you jump from your bed, from your last chapter of dreaming, and you can't remember for the best of your thinking if that was you in the dream that was screaming. And you know that it's something special you're needing, and you know that there's no drug that'll do for the healing, and no liquor in the land that can stop your brain from bleeding. And you need something special. Yeah, you need something special, all right. You need a fast-flying train on a tornado track to shoot you someplace and shoot you back. You need a cyclone wind on a steam engine howler that's been banging and booming and blowing forever, that knows your troubles 100 times over. You need a Greyhound bus that won't bar no race, that won't laugh at your looks, your voice, or your face. And by any number of bets in the book, we'll be rolling long after the bubblegum craze. You need something to open a new door, to show you something you've seen before, but overlooked 100 times or more. You need something to open your eyes. You need something to make it known that it's you and no one else that owns that spot that you're standing, that space that you're sitting, that the world ain't got you beat, that it ain't got you licked. It can't get you crazy no matter how many times you've been kicked. You need something special, all right. You need something special to give you hope. But hope is just a word that maybe you've seen or maybe you've heard on some wide-angled corner on a windy curve. But that's what you need, man, and you need it bad. And your trouble is you know it too good. Because you look and you start getting the chills because you can't find it on a dollar bill. And it ain't on Macy's windowsill. And it ain't in no rich kid's roadmap. And it ain't in no fat kid's fraternity house. And it ain't made in no Hollywood wheat germ. And it ain't on that dim-lit stage with that half-wit comedian on it, ranting and raving and taking your money, and you think it's funny. No, you can't find it in no nightclub or no yacht club, and it ain't in the seats of the supper club. And sure as hell, you're bound to tell that no matter how hard you rub, you just ain't gonna find it on your ticket stub. No, it ain't in the rumors people are telling you, and it ain't in the pimple lotion people are selling you. And it ain't in no cardboard box house, so sorry. Or down any movie star's blouse. And you can't find it on the golf course. And Uncle Remus can't tell you, and neither can Santa Claus. And it ain't in the cream puff hairdo or cotton candy clothes, sorry. And it ain't in the dime store dummies or bubblegum goons. And it ain't in the marshmallow noises of the chocolate cake voices that come knocking and tapping and Christmas wrapping, saying, ain't I pretty, ain't I cute, look at my skin shine, look at my skin glow, look at my skin laugh, look at my skin cry, when you can't even sense if they've got any insides, these people so pretty in their ribbons and bows. No, you'll not now or no other day find it on the doorstops made of paper mache. And inside it, the people made of molasses that every other day buy a new pair of sunglasses. And it ain't into the 50-star generals and flipped-out phonies who turn you in for a tenth of a penny, who breathe and burp and bend and crack, and before you can count from 1 to 10, do it all over again, but this time behind your back, my friend. The ones that wheel and deal and whirl and twirl and play games with each other in their sandbox world. And you can't find it in the no-talent fools that run around gallant and make all the rules for the ones that got talent. And it ain't in the ones that ain't got any talent because they think they do and think they're fooling you. The ones who jump on the wagon just for a while because they know it's in style, to get their kicks, get out of it quick, and make all kinds of money and chicks. And you yell to yourself as you throw down your hat saying, Christ, do I gotta be like that? Ain't there anyone here who knows where I'm at? Ain't there anyone here who knows how I feel? Good God almighty, that stuff ain't real. No, but that ain't your game, it ain't even your race. You can't hear your name and you can't see your face. You gotta look some other place. And where do you look for this hope that you're seeking? Where do you look for this lamp that's a-burning? Where do you look for this oil well gushing? Where do you look for this candle that's glowing? Where do you look for this hope that you know is there and out there somewhere? And your feet can only walk down 2 kinds of roads. Your eyes can only look through 2 kinds of windows. Your nose can only smell 2 kinds of hallways. You can touch and twist and turn 2 kinds of knobs. You can either go to the church of your choice or you can go to Brooklyn State Hospital. You'll find God in the church of your choice, or you'll find Woody Guthrie in the Brooklyn State Hospital. And though it's only my opinion, I may be right or wrong, but you can find both of them in the Grand Canyon at sundown.
Yeah! I'm doing this from the iPad. I'm just reverting. Yeah, because I wrote the poems on the iPad.
He just wants to tell you all.
Yeah, keep bragging.
Wordy. The computer hums on a silent morning. Tired eyes on a tired screen. Fingers tapping the keyboard. A bird sings, but no one listens. A man sits oblivious to everything but a computer monitor. Wind enters the house silently, blowing the man away.
Yeah! Hold on. You gotta hold on now, man. Yeah. Wait a second here. Gotta get the camera ready for you. All right, go ahead.
Leaves, blowing through fields, fast and small, strong, braving hits from trees. Don't blink or you might miss them. Here one moment, gone the next.
Yeah! Oh, you got one more. One more. You got one more. It's all right if it's not finished.
Space. Silent, dark, nothing living. But wait, there's Earth. Wait a second, that isn't Earth. Earth wasn't that polluted when we left for Jupiter. We can't even live there anymore, so we are alone again in space.
Kiss that.
Thank you.
Thank you.